All right, y'all. Crispy Sriracha shrimp. Let's make it. The taste on these shrimps is immaculate. So what you want to start doing is get 1 cup of mayo into a pot and get half a cup of Sriracha sauce. Throw in there about a teaspoon of some soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of some granulated onion, and a slight pinch of salt. Now go ahead and mix all that up to get all of those flavors incorporated nicely. And always remember, you guys, taste for flavor. After tasting mine, I felt like it needed a little bit of that chili garlic sauce. So I put in there about 2 tablespoons or so. And I also added a dash bit more of some Sriracha sauce, to get that flavor perfect. So now go ahead and mix all that up again. And we're actually going to put this on the stove on very low heat so it could be warm just for when the shrimp are ready. And right here I got myself some black tiger shrimp, and these were actually pretty big. You don't have to get black tiger shrimp. You could get any size shrimp. It'll work fine. And what you're going to do is you're going to peel all of it except the tail. You're going to leave the tail. That way it's easier to just grab the shrimp and dip it in your sauce or however you want to eat it. So once you're done peeling your shrimp, throw that in a bowl, and we're going to give this a good wash. I wash mine about 3 times, so whatever, it's fine with you. And guys, make sure you give this a very good wash. We want our shrimp to be very clean. So now that you have washed your shrimp, what you're going to do is you're going to just lay down a paper towel and lay your shrimp on there, because we want these to be dry for the coating of our seasoning. Now pat those bad boys down with a paper towel to make sure they are thoroughly dry. So for our seasoning, in a bowl, throw in half a tablespoon of some granulated garlic, a teaspoon of salt, go in there with a teaspoon of pepper, a little bit of some dry mustard powder, some dried thyme, some Creole seasoning. And now just go ahead and mix all of that up together. Now go ahead and sprinkle a good amount on your shrimp. Make sure you coat them nicely. Now flip your shrimp over and season that as well. So now that you're done seasoning, what you're going to do is you're going to throw them all into a bowl, and you're going to submerge them in buttermilk. I actually ran out of buttermilk right here. Luckily, when I went to my fridge, I had another one. So there you go. Fill it up with that buttermilk. And now with that leftover seasoning that you had, you're just going to throw that on top. And now mix in your seasonings as well. And now just let your shrimp sit in there. Meanwhile, we fix up our dredge. So for our dredge, we're going to go equal parts all-purpose flour and cornstarch. So half a cup each. With a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of some garlic powder, a teaspoon of some dried thyme, a teaspoon of some dried mustard powder, a tablespoon of some Creole seasoning, and a good amount of some smoked paprika. Now mix in those delicious spices together, and now we're ready to coat our shrimp. So drain excess buttermilk from your shrimp and toss it into your dredge. Shake that up so you can get a good coating. So now what you want to do is you want to make sure you shake off excess flour and put those babies up to fry. Shrimp fry pretty easy. It should take about 3 minutes or so. It should look like this once it's done. And remember, you guys, we're cooking with cornstarch, so it's not going to get that dark brown color, but it's still going to be very crispy. Now go ahead and throw all your shrimps into a bowl. Throw over that amazing sauce we just made. Now toss those bad boys up to make sure they get coated evenly. Now go ahead and place those in your bowl, your plate, or whatever form you want to plate them. Throw a little bit of garnish on top of them you want, and all done, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to see what other items you guys want to see get done.